presentation of the National Football League.
California in what would come to be known as the first Super Bowl. But now at modern Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, we are counting down to Super Bowl 60. And we've got a great matchup in store. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
It's tough enough to play defense anyway, but after a return like that, now your mindset has to change a little bit. Instead of going out and just getting settled in the first few plays, you have to be prepared for just about anything.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. To Barkley on the check down. So no gain on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 3rd and 2.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
They go play action with Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
And we'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we are looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll fake the give, 40-yard line.
And the Rams, first down.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. This is taken at the 15. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg Calcaterra, 61 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging on defense, and that go around, the offense won the challenge. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here's Stafford. Under pressure, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
9 yards. And it's 4th down.
Ethan Evans on now to punt.
For the Rams.
And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds. They look to throw. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. This short throw caught by Goddard. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
They got the safe completion on 3rd. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing a Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Stafford. And he's got it. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
In motion left goes Smith. Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
16 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. His short throw caught by Goddard. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15. And an Eagle first down.
They'll look to throw again. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 34 yards. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action. Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Stafford. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nolan Smith with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here's Ethan Evans now.
In punt formation for the Rams.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. This is taken at the 18. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on 1st down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. I know when you get a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
That's on target, but it's no good. With the ball in the air. A dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
A 41-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out and forced the field goal.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That'll give them 8 that time. Play action. Here's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Grant Calcaterra, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he... Here comes the Rams punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
throwing is Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. This is Smith with the ground. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Elliott good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Nice.
Now the try here for the extra point.
And now it's blocked. And the Eagles have got it. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points. Well, I think there was a lot of surprise from the kicking team there. After the block, they kind of froze and then realized, oh, wait, they can return this, and they returned it all the way.
And you know why they froze? Not often do you get that second sound. Other way.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Goes right back to Smith again. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Rams punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Taken in at the 11. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Able to locate his running back open downfield. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Elliott good on the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half.
16. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
Hurts. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw here. It's caught. Smith. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. 27 yards there, a 1st down. And I don't quite what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Up the middle with Barkley. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get... Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith.
He's been really good in the yardage category, yet to hit the end zone, however.
A minor blemish against him right now because the work he's doing catching the ball, in some ways he's helping serve as good ball control because the big plays that he's making have really helped out his team.
Absolutely. They're winning on the scoreboard here in quarter number 2. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 4th down. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way.
But for almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
Well, the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now it's Stafford. It's caught on the right side of Smith. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First down.
Here's Stafford.
That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Stafford.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
13 more yards. And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And his kick is good. And they'll make a small dent in that big deficit as it's down to 27. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going deep for Brown. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters in the books here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime straight ahead with Scott Hanson. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated. Ready to go for the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up first and 10 at their own 21. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Throwing to Stafford. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
3 and out.
Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 23. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at their 38. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So first and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
First down, Philadelphia.
Looking to throw. And this one's complete to Smith. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup of 8. From the 24 now, here's second and 2. Back to throw again. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. Got him in, it's Brown. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there at 22. Throwing is Hurts. This is caught. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles are starting to pour it on at the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
22. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Rams ready to go on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a On in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And 2.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 8.
Second and 8.
Stafford now to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
And it's 3rd down.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. This is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
And it's 4th down.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. This is taken at the 15. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for Dotson. He's got him. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Over the middle here to Brown. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 21.
A gain of 14. The Eagles 1st down.
They go play action with Hurts. Going across the middle and Goddard's got it. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Barkley. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive.
And drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great too.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, not one you see often. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. The kick by Elliott is good. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going deep for Brown. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 64 yards. And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st.
A gain of 14. And an Eagle 1st down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 66 yards. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 20. So we've seen this lost before. He's made 6 already, and now he'll try to become just one of a handful of men to make 7 in a game. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so, and maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Eagles 79, Rams 36.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
He'll drop to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Philadelphia.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Grant Calcaterra
with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Eagles continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as he's going.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
63.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl.
And the Eagles have got it on cruise control.
The kick is good.
Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And the Rams getting set to go now.
26-yard line.
And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing is Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, here's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now. Standing just outside his own goal line. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And out come the Eagles.
Let's see them start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Throwing is Hurts. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Out route pass complete to Goddard.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Over the middle to Smith. Touchdown!
Devontae Smith on the receiving end for Jalen Hurts.
And the Eagles are pouring it on. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken around the 12. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone,
Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. Oh, he's got down the numbers. There he goes.
Saquon Barkley.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Here comes the Rams punter now. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. This is brought in at the 21. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of brotherly love. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment, forever.